friends. Pastor Greg here from St. Paul's United Methodist Church and Wesley Foundation. And as we move together through this Holy Week, I'm thinking about the garden. All the way back in the beginning, as the story goes, the garden was the setting for the unfolding drama of humanity. But in these stories too, the stories that we remember and retell this week, gardens play an important role. Of course, we remember that after the Last Supper, Jesus went to a garden to pray, "Not my will, but yours be done." Even after he had prayed, "If there is some other way, let it be." And of course, the morning of his resurrection, Mary came to the garden tomb. Not finding him there, was weeping and grieving, and hearing someone speak to her, she assumed he was the gardener. Have you ever wondered about that? Why did she assume he was the gardener? Was he dressed like a gardener? Was he using a gardener's tools? What could it mean for us that Jesus is the gardener of a new garden, bringing life and abundance and resurrection hope from brokenness? We're going to be thinking about these themes as we worship together over this week. We have several opportunities for you to be involved with us. First, we're going to be worshiping on Thursday evening, April 14th, Maundy Thursday. We'll be celebrating the Sacrament of Holy Communion and remembering the Last Supper of Jesus, as well as the new commandment he gave them. And we'll be gathering at 7 o'clock in our sanctuary, and that will be live streamed as well. We'll also be worshiping for Good Friday on April 15th at 7 p.m. in our sanctuary. It will also be live streamed. And in that service, we'll be remembering the stories of the crucifixion, lamenting the death of Christ. But not only those laments, but hearing also the contemporary voices of lament from the world around us, from our world today. Then, on Easter morning, we're going to gather right here at the Penn State Arboretum in the children's garden, right around that cave that looks like an empty tomb, when we're going to remember the resurrection of Jesus and celebrate that with our neighbors right across the street from St. Paul's, Faith United Church of Christ. We're excited about that opportunity to worship outdoors on Easter morning at 7 a.m. And then we'll have our regular schedule on Easter morning at 9 and 10:30 in person at St. Paul's, live streaming that 10:30 service. You can watch that wherever you are or catch it later if you'd like to, when we're going to together celebrate the resurrection. We want to invite you to these various opportunities to worship and to find yourself sort of in the garden of these stories, where we can continue to grow and be nurtured by the God who takes what is broken and brings from it new life. We hope to see you this week.